What's up everybody, it's AJ with Agency Power back again for another unboxing video. Today we're going to be talking about the Agency Power Big Turbo Upgrade for your RZR XP Turbo. Many of you are aware that an intake exhaust and a tune just simply isn't enough to feed your never-ending desire for more power. While these upgrades are essential to the performance of the machine, they just simply don't cut it when you're looking to break that 200 horsepower barrier. The next step to making big power lies within this box right here. So let's open it up and take a look at what's included when you purchase your Agency Power Big Turbo Upgrade for your RZR XP. Overall, this kit is pretty simple, and even though the box is fairly small, what's inside packs a huge punch. Although this may seem like a rebranded factory turbocharger, that couldn't be further from the truth. There are many key features that make this turbocharger the ultimate upgrade for your RZR XP. Your factory turbocharger flows about 0.16 kilograms per second of air, whereas the Agency Power increases that to 0.21. That's a 31% increase, and I mean, if you ask me, that's a pretty hefty increase. The extra airflow is a result of a bigger compressor and exhaust gas turbine wheel. Your factory turbo only has a 36mm inducer and a 50mm exducer, which makes it a 52 trim turbo. The Agency Power Turbo Upgrade, on the other hand, has a 41mm inducer and a 51mm exducer. That makes this a 65 trim turbo. That's a pretty big difference compared to your factory one. We increased the inducer size to allow more air into the turbo and kept the exducer relatively the same to maintain factory response. Your boost is going to kick in at the same RPM, but it's going to have more velocity and airflow, which results in more power. The main benefit of the Agency Power Big Turbo Upgrade is increased power output, less dip and top end power band, and it will maintain torque much better than your factory turbo. Thanks to the larger compressor wheel and exhaust turbine, you can see around 40 extra horsepower when using pump gas, a tune, and supporting mods. When you're using race gas, you can expect an even larger gain in power. This is an OE replacement, so no modification is necessary to install this turbo. We do, however, recommend doing supporting modifications like intake, exhaust, tuning, injectors, and our turbo blanket to help contain all that heat. Anytime you're installing a new turbo, we always recommend that you put oil in it beforehand. That's why we include this syringe, so that way you can fill your turbo and it's ready to go upon installation. It can take a little bit for oil to reach a turbo upon startup, so we always recommend filling it up before the actual installation. This will ensure that the turbo is fully lubed when it starts spinning at full speed. Alright guys, that wraps it up for today's video. I'm going to catch you again next week for another unboxing, and it's actually going to be pretty special because it's going to pertain to the turbocharger itself. Don't want to miss it. Catch you again next week. Peace!